Horton's world welcomes you, the forest is alive. The moon hangs heavy in the sky. A twig snaps, a low growl echoes through the trees. Something lurks in the shadows, something with sharp teeth and glowing eyes. It is a creature of myth and legend, a being that embodies our primal fears and fascinations, the werewolf. For centuries, tales of humans transforming into wolves have captivated our imaginations. These stories tap into our deepest anxieties about the boundary between man and beast, civilization, and savagery. The werewolf is a creature of duality, a chilling reminder of the potential for darkness that resides within us all. From ancient myths to modern horror films, the werewolf has left an indelible mark on human culture. Its story is one of transformation, terror, and the enduring power of the unknown. Join us as we journey into the heart of werewolf lore, exploring its origins, its evolution, and its enduring hold on our collective psyche. The roots of the werewolf myth wind their way back through time, reaching into the very dawn of human storytelling. In nearly every culture where wolves roamed, stories arose of humans who could assume their form, blurring the lines between predator and prey. One of the earliest written accounts comes from the Epic of Gilgamesh, a Mesopotamian text dating back to the 2nd millennium BCE. In this epic poem, the goddess Ishtar transforms a shepherd into a wolf, as punishment for rejecting her advances. This ancient tale highlights the werewolf's association with both divine power and vengeful wrath. Ancient Greek mythology offers another compelling example in the form of Lycaon, a king whose hubris and impiety led to a gruesome transformation. His story, which we will explore in detail shortly, cemented the werewolf's place as a cautionary figure, a stark reminder of the consequences of challenging the gods and violating the laws of nature. Lycaon, the legendary king of Arcadia, ruled during a time when humans and gods walked the earth together. However, Lycaon grew arrogant and questioned the gods' authority. Lycaon, to test Zeus, the king of the gods, I committed a horrific act. I sacrificed my own son and served his flesh to Zeus in a feast. Zeus, enraged by Lycaon's barbarity, unleashed his divine wrath. The king was transformed into a wolf, his human form twisted into a grotesque mockery of its former self. Lycaon's transformation became a symbol of the god's power and the price of human transgression. The myth of Lycaon spread throughout the ancient world, influencing later Roman writers like Ovid, who included Lycaon's tale in his epic poem Metamorphoses. The story served as a potent reminder of the fragility of human nature and the ever-present potential for savagery to lurk beneath the veneer of civilization. While the origins of the werewolf myth are shrouded in the mists of time, ancient cultures developed various explanations for how the transformation occurred. One recurring theme is the curse, often inflicted by gods or powerful sorcerers as punishment for transgressions. Another common belief centered on the act of being bitten or scratched by a werewolf. This idea of a contagious bite, transmitting the curse from one individual to another, became a central tenet of werewolf lore, adding a chilling element of contagion to the myth. In some traditions, the ability to shapeshift into a wolf was seen as a hereditary affliction, passed down through generations. This notion of a werewolf bloodline added a tragic dimension to the myth, trapping entire families within a cycle of transformation and fear.
Medieval mayhem werewolves in the Dark Ages. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, the ancient pagan beliefs surrounding werewolves were absorbed into the new religious framework. The werewolf became associated with the devil, its transformative powers attributed to demonic influence. This association cast werewolves as enemies of God and agents of chaos, further solidifying their place in the popular imagination as creatures to be feared and eradicated. The medieval period witnessed a surge in werewolf trials fueled by societal anxieties, religious fervor, and widespread fear of the unknown. Accusations of lycanthropy, the ability to transform into a wolf, often arose during times of plague, famine, or war, when communities sought scapegoats for their misfortune. One of the most infamous werewolf trials of this era centered on Peter Stumpp, a 16th century farmer from Germany. His story, a chilling blend of fact and folklore, offers a glimpse into the terror that gripped Europe during this tumultuous period.
The trial of Peter Stumpp, a terror in Bedburg. In 1589, the small town of Bedburg, Germany, found itself in the grip of terror. For years, the villagers had been plagued by a series of brutal attacks on livestock and, increasingly, humans. Rumors spread of a monstrous wolf-like creature stalking the countryside.
The culprit, they whispered, was no ordinary beast, but a werewolf. Suspicion eventually fell upon me, Peter Stumpp, a local farmer known for my solitary nature and unsettling demeanor. Arrested and subjected to torture, I confessed to a reign of terror that spanned decades. I claimed to possess a magical belt given to me by the devil, which granted me the ability to transform into a greedy, devouring wolf.
Stubb's confession, likely coerced under duress, sent shockwaves through the region. He was convicted of witchcraft and lycanthropy and executed in a gruesome public spectacle. While his story may have been embellished by superstition and fear, it reflects the very real anxieties that haunted Europe during this era. Silver and superstition combating the werewolf. Over the centuries, a complex tapestry of folklore and superstition arose surrounding werewolves, dictating everything from their weaknesses to the methods for their destruction. One of the most enduring beliefs is the werewolf's vulnerability to silver. The origin of this association is unclear, but it may stem from silver's traditional association with purity and its ability to ward off evil spirits. According to legend, a silver bullet or even a silver-handled cane could prove fatal to a werewolf, piercing its supernatural defenses. Other methods for combating werewolves included religious rituals such as exorcisms and the use of certain herbs and plants believed to possess protective powers. Wolfsbane, also known as aconite, was thought to repel werewolves, its name itself a testament to its legendary properties.
From page to screen werewolves in literature and film, the werewolf's appeal extends beyond folklore and superstition. From classic literature to modern cinema, the creature has captured imaginations. Early depictions include the medieval French romance Guillaume de Palerme. The 20th century saw the werewolf's cinematic stardom with The Wolfman. Modern films like An American Werewolf in London explore themes of identity and duality.
Modern metaphors, examining the werewolf's enduring appeal. Why, in an age of scientific advancement and technological marvels, do we remain captivated by a creature born of ancient fears and superstitions? The answer, perhaps, lies in the werewolf's enduring ability to reflect our own complex relationship with the natural world and the darker aspects of human nature. The werewolf embodies our primal fears of the wild, the untamed forces that lurk just beyond the borders of civilization. It represents the potential for violence and savagery that exists within us all, the thin veneer of control that separates us from chaos. But the werewolf is more than just a monster. It is a creature of duality, caught between two worlds, two natures. This internal struggle resonates with our own experiences of navigating the complexities of identity, the constant push and pull between our desires and our better angels.
In conclusion, our continued fascination with the beast within. From the ancient forests of our ancestors to the multiplex screens of today, the werewolf has stalked our collective imagination for millennia. Its story is one of transformation, terror, and the enduring power of the unknown. While science may dismiss the werewolf as a product of superstition and folklore, its hold on our culture remains as strong as ever. Perhaps this is because the werewolf in all its monstrous glory reflects something deeply human. Our capacity for both good and evil, our struggle to reconcile our primal instincts with our desire for connection and belonging. The werewolf reminds us that the line between man and beast is not as clear-cut as we might like to believe. The werewolf's tale is a cautionary one, a reminder of the potential for darkness that resides within us all. But it is also a story of transformation, of the power and the peril of embracing our true nature in all its complexity and contradiction.
Could the legends be real? We've journeyed through the history and mythology of the werewolf, encountering ancient myths and chilling tales. Could there be any truth to the legends? Some researchers believe conditions like porphyria may have contributed to the werewolf myth. Porphyria can cause symptoms like skin sensitivity and behavioral changes. The next time you hear a howl, ask yourself, is it just the wind or something more? Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to help our channel grow. Your support means the world to us.